Hello, everybody. I am Haussmann. This is MasterGo. And this is something we've talked about for years called Lithgow to the Movies. Our first episode will be dropping hopefully October 19th, the 80th birthday of one Mr. John J. Lithgow. What's his middle name? I don't know. We should figure that out. Why John Lithgow? How did this even start? Years ago, we had a failed podcast called The Weekly Nerd Plop. It was just fun. And for some reason
Not failed. It's just on hiatus.
Yeah, it's on hiatus. For some reason, you took a John Lithgow picture and just put it between our faces.
Yeah, around this time, it was when I was watching Dexter, and John Lithgow is the Trinity Killer.
Yes.
And and I actually, really, I don't understand where the in-between came from, but I think that there was always an image between the two of us. And I thought,
at some point,
you know what,
I
just watched Dexter, so let's get John Lithgow looking dapper.
And I know from there, I took a bunch of John Lithgow sound clips and put them on my Twitch, and just John Lithgow became this common ground between the two of us for whatever reason. And then
we have talked about him.
We talk about him a lot. And then the idea came for Lithgow to the Movies, where we go through the movies of John Lithgow one by one and talk about them. And now,
what is the very first movie that John Lithgow ever made? Please tell me what the name of that is.
It was called Dealing, or the Berkeley to Boston Lost 40 Brickbag Blues, which is the first time I've said that successfully correct.
That's awesome. I've been practicing.
Yeah, so anyway, we're going to go through the complete filmography of John Lithgow. Is there any highlights you're looking forward to getting to and any lowlights you're not looking forward to?
So I just wanted to clarify, we are also watching TV appearances, right?
Yes, the ones that I'll be able to find. We might skip a few here and there, like if he voiced something on Thomas the Tank Engine, we might not go into that. But yeah, like guest appearances on 30 Rock, Third Rock from the Sun, Dexter, The Crown. His bigger appearances we will absolutely be going through.
I'm super excited to check him out on The Crown as Winston Churchill.
An honor I gratefully accept.
Super excited that we get to witness him in the Harry Potter universe as Dumbledore.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to maybe do that week to week. We'll watch these Dumbledore episodes when that show starts, and we'll get out of chronology for that. If a new John Lithgow movie comes out, we're going to go to it in the theater, and we'll put out an episode for that, because there is a demand for John Lithgow coverage.
There is an untapped market here that we have now gotten into, and the oil is spilling out as we speak.
John Lithgow's fluids are flowing, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to like some of his villainous roles, like Raising Cain, which I haven't actually seen, Cliffhanger, which I haven't seen since the 90s, like because of Dexter. Like John Lithgow's all over the map, and people do think of him as like Lord Farquaad or Dick Solomon from Third Rock from the Sun, like just these happy, jovial characters. But he can go dark, and we're gonna run the whole gamut.
The range we're not going to have this feeling of being bogged down by an individual person that is stagnant in his acting abilities.
No, like we're not watching every Chris Pratt movie. Why. This isn't Pratt goes to the movies. We're going Lithgow to the movies.
Lithgow to the movies.
Did you know?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited.
John Lithgow, well, we'll wrap this up pretty quickly, but John Lithgow, speaking of his credentials, he's almost an EGOT. You know EGOT, right? That someone's won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. He won a Tony Award for his Broadway debut, which is actually after this movie, Dealing. Oh. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the Dealing one. He won a Tony for that. He won Emmy for something I can't remember. I looked it up and I can't remember. He was nominated for a bunch of Grammys, I think for his children's music albums. Like John Lithgow was all over the place.
Big kid scared the heck out of me. Big kid scared the heck out of me.
And he was actually nominated for an Oscar for The World According to Garp, which he did not win.
World According to Garp. I cannot wait to finally just watch that.
That one, that's Robin Williams. Like I've never seen it, but it'll be coming up early in our ventures here.
I guess someone's been watching The World According to Garp.
I think by the end of it, when we're completely done with all of John Lithgow's movies, up to date, all the TV shows, all the appearances, I think we're going to have a deeper understanding of the man, the myth, the legend that is John Lithgow.
Because
maybe we have a bigger appreciation for the acting ability, but also the cultural impact that he gives.
I don't know if I can get a bigger appreciation for John Lithgow than I currently have. But no, just even, as we'll talk about in our premiere episode, I've learned about John Lithgow and some of his early life and some of his stuff. We'll talk about it in that one when he makes his acting debut. But like he He studied acting at Harvard and then went on to only act. Like, he didn't really have jobs. You'll never get the story of John Lithgow being like, I worked on a coal mine and then got my big break. Like, no, he went to Harvard and then got his break. Anyway.
He's an industry baby.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So check us out here. Subscribe to Lithgow to the Movies if you don't want to miss any of this. If you're just enjoying us, where can they find you, MasterGo?
You can find me at youtube.com/MasterGo. There I do music video reactions. And I game sometimes.
Yep, sound like you had more there. And you can find me, Haussmann Comics, if you like talking about comic books. I got 2 channels, John Lithgow and comic books. And I do have a Haussmann Gaming. Links for everything will be down below. Anyway, Lithgow.
Don't forget to subscribe. No, hold on. We will have.
I already told them to subscribe.
Well, no, you can subscribe. Totally. But don't forget that after all of this is all said and done and we realize the magic between you and I here, Haussmann, we will bring back the weekly Nerd Plot podcast.
Probably.
Stay tuned.
Dreams
I think will come true.
If people like our rapport, we can do more things. If you guys want us to start looking at the movies of Michael Richards, we'll do Richards to the movies. Or
if you want us to maybe
Jerry
check
Seinfeld's
out
2 movies. Why am I stuck on Seinfeld?
Whoopi Goldberg, possibly.
Oh, or she is an EGOT, by the way. She is an
EGOT
for a daytime Emmy for The View. We could watch every episode of The Gilmore Girls and talk about it in depth.
Oh yes.
Anyway, Lithgow to the movies.
Let's go to the movies. Lithgow to the movies. Oh,
is it Lithgow or Lithgow?
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it's definitely John.
Hey, John.
Hey, John. We should have figured out some sort of signature ending. Bye, John.
That was terrible.
Bye, John.
Bye, John.
Bye, John.
Like John's instantaneously watching this.